You spend 8 hours dreaming about your free time, only to burn the first 3 hours scrolling on the couch. This isn't laziness. This is the 3 hour trap. And your brain is setting it. It's a decision fatigue problem, not a willpower problem. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to give you the blueprint to override your exhausted brain, reclaim your evenings, and turn those wasted hours into your biggest growth opportunity. The decision fatigue trap. Your brain's willpower operates like a finite battery that gets drained by every choice you make during the workday. By 5 p.m., you've essentially run a mental marathon without realizing it. The 3 hour trap is what happens next. Mental exhaustion disguises itself as laziness, convincing you that you just don't feel like doing anything productive. Willpower fails because you're trying to solve an energy problem with discipline alone. Energy vampires, endless digital consumption, unfinished tasks, and open loops siphon what little mental resources you have left. The shift isn't about fighting harder against fatigue. It's about designing your evening to work with your natural energy patterns instead of against them. The Energy Audit Protocol. Here's your first actionable step. Become an energy scientist for 1 week. Track your mental energy every hour on a simple 1 to 10 scale. Write down what you're doing, what you're thinking about, and how you feel. This isn't about judgment. It's about discovery. You'll start identifying your personal energy vampires. Maybe social media scrolling drains you more than you realized, or certain tasks leave you feeling completely depleted. You'll also discover your recharge activities. Perhaps a short walk or listening to music actually boosts your energy when you feel drained. Now, map your natural post-work energy curve. Most people experience a predictable pattern. Energy dips from 5 to 7 p.m. as workday fatigue sets in, then rises around 7 to 9 p.m. as you recover, and gradually descends after 9 p.m. to prepare for sleep. Your curve might look different, and that's exactly what we need to discover. Here's a powerful technique for emotional energy reset: the 90-second rule. When you feel frustration or exhaustion building, set a timer for 90 seconds. Breathe deeply and acknowledge the emotion without judgment. Research shows most emotional spikes naturally subside within 90 seconds unless we feed them with more thoughts. This simple practice prevents evening stress from spiraling out of control. After 1 week of tracking, you'll have your personal energy blueprint. You'll know exactly when your energy naturally dips and rises, what activities drain you, and what truly recharges you. This blueprint becomes your foundation for designing evenings that work with your biology rather than fighting against it. You're not building rigid routines here. You're creating a flexible system based on your actual energy patterns, not someone else's ideal schedule. The shutdown ritual bridge. Most people try to build solid walls between work and life, but that approach actually creates more tension than it solves. When you slam the door on work at 5 p.m., your brain doesn't just switch off. It keeps processing, problem solving, and carrying that mental load into your evening. That's why traditional work-life separation often fails. It creates resistance rather than flow. Instead of building walls, we're going to construct a bridge, a 15-minute transition ritual that gently guides your brain from work mode to life mode. This isn't about abruptly stopping work. It's about creating a deliberate pathway that honors the transition your mind naturally needs to make. Start with physical triggers that signal the shift. Close your laptop physically, not just putting it to sleep, but actually closing the lid. Change your clothes into something that doesn't feel like work attire. Take 3 deep breaths while standing up from your desk. These physical actions create neural pathways that tell your brain, we are moving into a different mode now. Then add psychological triggers. Literally say out loud, the workday is complete. Name one thing you accomplished today and one thing you'll tackle tomorrow. This creates psychological closure instead of leaving tasks hanging in mental limbo. The open loops that drain your energy get tied off rather than carried into your evening. This ritual preserves your decision-making energy because it eliminates the mental negotiation that usually happens after work. You're not debating whether to check emails one more time or wondering if you should finish just this last task. The ritual becomes automatic, preserving that precious cognitive energy for the activities that actually matter in your evening. The growth, connection, and recovery that make your life richer. The intentional evening framework. Now that you've preserved your mental energy with the shutdown ritual, let's structure your evening using your natural energy patterns. The 90-minute power block system works with your brain's natural cycles instead of fighting against them. Your evening isn't one big chunk of time. It's 3 distinct phases that serve different purposes. Block 1, recovery. From 5:30 to 7 p.m., this is your decompression time. No decisions, no planning, just pure recharge. This might look like light stretching, listening to music, or taking a walk. Anything that doesn't require mental effort. This block honors your natural post-work energy dip rather than trying to power through it. Block 2, growth. From 7 to 8:30 p.m., your energy naturally rises, making this perfect for learning, creating, or exercising. This is when you work on hobbies, read, or develop skills, activities that feel productive but aren't draining because they align with your rising energy curve. Block 3, connection. From 8:30 to 10 p.m., your energy is balanced, making this ideal for quality time with family or friends. Conversations flow easier, and you're present rather than distracted because you've already addressed your need for recovery and growth. Here's the game changer: reverse scheduling. Instead of planning from morning forward, start with when you want to sleep and work backward. If you want to be in bed by 10:30 p.m., your connection block ends at 10. Growth ends at 8:30. Recovery ends at 7. This ensures you protect your sleep while maximizing your evening energy. Between each block, implement the 2-minute reset. Clear your space, adjust lighting, maybe change locations. These tiny resets prevent activity bleed and maintain mental clarity throughout your evening. Digital wellness strategies. Now, let's address the digital energy vampires that sabotage your evenings. Your phone and laptop aren't just tools. They're energy vampires, quietly draining your evening potential. The shift isn't about eliminating technology. It's about using it intentionally rather than compulsively. Start with app mortality. Every evening, delete one app from your phone. The concern, but what if I need it tomorrow, is exactly the point. You can always reinstall it. What's remarkable is that 90% of the time, you won't even remember which app you deleted. This creates natural digital minimalism without willpower. Implement the analog hour. 1 hour before bed, your devices go to sleep before you do. The crucial element most people miss. Don't just turn them off. Actually put them in a different room. Your bedroom becomes a sanctuary instead of a satellite office. Choose 3 essential apps for your evening and treat everything else as digital noise. Create physical barriers between you and your screens. Put your charger in the kitchen. Keep your laptop in a drawer. Use a real alarm clock instead of your phone. These small changes build a fortress around your evening peace. Remember, technology should serve your evening, not steal it. Psychological techniques. Your mind is the control room of your evening, and these psychological techniques transform how you experience your after-work hours. First, digital sunset protocols. Your brain doesn't distinguish between digital light and sunlight. When you're staring at screens until midnight, your brain thinks it's high noon. The key insight isn't just about when you look at screens. It's about how you transition away from them. Create your evening sanctuary, a space that tells your brain, this is where transformation happens. Think dim lights, soft textures, and calm colors. Your environment speaks directly to your subconscious mind like a whisper. Practice future self journaling. Every evening, write a letter to your morning self. The psychological element that makes all the difference. Don't write what you should do. Write how you want to feel. Your brain has an amazing ability to reverse engineer the path to those feelings. Shift from the evening energy debt mindset. Most people see their evening as borrowed time from tomorrow. Stop thinking this way. Your evening isn't a debt you're paying. It's an investment you're making. Each restful moment builds tomorrow's energy reserves. Implement decision elimination strategy. By evening, your decision-making muscles are literally exhausted. Eliminate every possible decision. Lay out tomorrow's clothes, pre-plan your meals, set up your morning space. Your future self will appreciate this preserved mental energy. Social energy management. Beyond inner work, there's another crucial piece: social connections. Your social energy matters just as much as physical energy. Think of it this way: your social battery works exactly like your phone battery. You need to know precisely how much social energy you have left. Some activities charge you up while others drain you down. The key insight is figuring out your unique pattern. Instead of spreading yourself thin, trying to maintain 20 different friendships, focus on building 3 to 5 deep connections. These people become your evening tribe. They understand when you need connection and when you need space. Conduct an energy vampire audit. Notice which evening social interactions leave you feeling tired versus energized. Remember, this isn't about avoiding people. It's about timing your interactions wisely. Energy vampires aren't bad people. They're just people whose energy patterns clash with yours. Implement the social recharge protocol. For every hour of social interaction, plan 15 minutes of quiet time. Think of it like cooling down after exercise. You wouldn't just stop running and sit down immediately. You need to walk it off first. Understand the connection-productivity balance. Connection is productivity. Those evening conversations recharge your creativity, problem solving, and emotional resilience in ways we never realized. Map your social energy like you'd map a city. Some places naturally energize you, others drain you. Being selective isn't selfish, it's sustainable. Between each block, implement the 2-minute reset. Clear your space, adjust lighting, maybe change locations. These tiny resets prevent activity bleed and maintain mental clarity throughout your evening. Combine this with digital sunset protocols, turning off screens an hour before bed, and an analog hour where you engage with physical rather than digital activities. These systems work because they respect your energy patterns rather than trying to override them. Conclusion. Did you just watch a video about changing your evenings? Or did you just get the playbook for changing your life? The truth is, your evening is the engine for your future success. This isn't about more time. It's about better energy. Your life has 7 nights a week, and tonight, you break the 3-hour trap forever. Stop living only for the weekend. Your challenge now. Pick the one habit that resonated most: the energy audit, the shutdown ritual, or the analog hour, and implement it before you go to sleep tonight. Commit to your own power. You've got the blueprint. Now, build the future.